Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Sonic merchandise video. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the much anticipated First 4 Figures Sonic Generations diorama statue, the exclusive version. Now, although this is First 4 Figures' 9th Sonic themed release statue, it should be noted that this Sonic Generations statue here is the start of a new collections of Sonic statues they're releasing, which they're calling the Sonic Diorama Collection. These statues are going to be set around iconic scenes from Sonic's history in video games. So whereas this one is set in City Escape, there may be a future statue maybe set around Green Hill Zone. So this is the box here. It's in a really big box. In comparison, this is their the First 4 Figures 20th anniversary Sonic statues box. As you can see, there's a big difference there in how big the box is. There's 450 versions of the exclusive statue and 1000 editions of the standard version of the statue, but I'll cover the differences between the standards and the exclusives as we move into the video. So without further ado, let's crack this guy out. Okay, so starting with the top of the box, I've opened the top flaps of the cardboard. This is what we have here. We've got 4 pieces of polystyrene in the corners here for some added protection, so we can just get rid of them. There is also 4 more pieces of these at the bottom of the box inside there. So the statue's wrapped in a great big polystyrene bag. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get one big handful of it here and then put your other hand on the box so you can gently remove the statue. Okay, now moving on to the next step, we can get a good look at the display box that it comes in. It's in a really nice colourful displayed box here. We get a good idea of what the statue looks like inside there. Turn it around the other side. Sorry, this box is so big it's pretty hard to move. Got classic Sonic there, modern at the bottom. And on the back we should have a description. So there we go. I'm not going to read all that out, I'll just hold the camera there for a second, so if you want to read that, just pause this video right now. Now at the bottom there, now this actually quite surprised me. I'm really amazed that I got such a low number out of this new series of statues. That's number 10 there, which is really awesome. I'm really happy to get that. That's 10 out of 450 pieces. The early numbers always sell quite quickly, so I'm really quite happy to get such a low number there. And on the other side of the box we have one whole picture of the statue. Okay, opening the top of the box we've got here, just got First 4 Figures website there, just upside down, and here we can see the huge polystyrene encasing here protecting the statue. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get either hand around each of these holdings, and then you're just going to gently want to pick the statue up and the box should slide off gently. Just be careful when you're doing it. Okay, so now that we've got the polystyrene encasing off, we can have a little look at this. We've got some more logos here, First 4 Figures, Sonic Generations. Really cool how they've even customised the polystyrene protection here for the statue, really making it unique. This is your authentication card that every statue will get when you buy one of these. It's got its own unique number there, which if you go on First 4 Figures website, you can enter that in to the part where you've bought the statue, and that way you'll be able to ensure that future releases of the diorama statues, you'll be able to get the same number that you received for this statue. Now for opening this part of the box, there's a line of sellotape that goes around the whole of the box. And the easiest way to do this is, you're going to want to either get a knife or a pair of scissors. Now I've already opened a part of it here. You're going to want to just tear a strip down, so that way you can get a big hold of the sellotape. And that way you'll be able to just pull the whole thing off and it will go around the whole of the box. It's the easiest way to do it, because I've seen people that who will try to get like a knife or scissors and they'll go around the whole of the box that way, which could potentially damage the contents inside. So yeah, really recommend doing it this way. It's definitely the easiest way to get it off. Okay, I just thought I'd show you the back of the polystyrene here, because I've just noticed it. First 4 Figures have even put a really cool, the actual statue itself here in polystyrene. which looks really cool. Now, when you're going to want to open this encasing, you're going to want to make sure this side is laying on the floor or table or wherever you're opening it. And it'll be this top half which you'll be able to pull off. With the top half of the polystyrene off now, this is what we've got. We've got the absolutely huge display there for the City Escape Road. That looks absolutely massive. And we've got Modern Sonic there and Classic Sonic. We've got the batteries there, which you'll only get with the exclusive version of the statue. And we've got a couple of pairs of hands there, which look like they go on Modern Sonic. I can see Classic's got his hands there. So let's get this out, starting with the stage. Okay, now we have the City Escape part of the base out, and it is a really big base, and it's also quite heavy. Good look of it there. And it really does have that feel that you get, that cementy feel that you'd actually would get on a road, which is a really nice touch. It doesn't just feel like resin or plastic, it actually does feel like a part of a road you've got here. On the bottom of the statue, you should have some information we've got here. So we've got this Sonic Generations exclusive statue, is produced under license from Sega. This statue is limited to 450 pieces worldwide. And this is statue number, as we'll have there, as you can see, mine is number 10. On the exclusive version, you will have this little slot here, which you can open and put the batteries in, which I just showed you, which are included. I'd recommend putting the batteries in now before you actually put the two Sonics in, otherwise that will make it a little bit more awkward. Okay, moving on to the first of the two Sonics. I've removed Modern Sonic here to give you a good look at him before I fix him to the base. I haven't put his hands in yet. I'd recommend putting them in once you've actually got him in the base. But yeah, he looks really well done, really accurately presented. Really awesome job on the painting they've done. Even the skateboard he's on here looks really nice and colourful. And he is glued onto the skateboard as well, so he won't fall off. Even on the bottom of the skateboard, you've got the big Sonic in light blue there. Okay, so now I'm going to fit Modern Sonic into the base. There's no real order of which Sonic you should put in the base first, but from what I can see here, it looks like it'll be easier if you put Modern in first, just so you've got a bit more control with your hands as you sliding them in there. Then you can fix Classic on the top there without too much problem. He's got a metal part here sticking out of the skateboard, which just slots into a small hole in this, I'll call it sparks of the statue. So you're just going to want to carefully find the groove there in the sparks, so it slides in, and he should just slide in there gently like that. Then you're going to want to get the hands, we've got left and right, and gently slide them in there like that. Make sure they're in there nice and snug. Don't force it in too much though, you don't want to do any damage to the arms, because they are quite thin, so you don't want to put too much pressure on. And the back one there, let's make sure he's in right. And with both hands in, this is what he looks like. Okay, now we move on to Classic Sonic. As with Modern, I'll give you a closer look of Classic before I fix him in the base. So he looks really cool there, just as before, really accurately presented. Really awesome job on the painting they've done here as well. It should be noted that all of the first 4 figure statues are hand painted. Really nice colourful red skateboard he's got here. I will add that the wheels don't move, in case anyone's going to ask that. There's no real need for them to move. It's not like you're going to really play with it as a toy. You've got the metal parts sticking out here, which will affix into the base. Okay. Classic Sonic comes as a whole, so there's no parts of him that are removed. His hands and all that are all attached to one part of him. Right, so let's put the finishing touches to this statue and affix Classic Sonic into the base. Okay, I've turned the statue around so it makes it easier to affix Classic Sonic into the base, which I'd recommend doing when you're putting them in there. So you're just going to get the 3 metal parts of the skateboard, turn him around as such, and gently fix them in there like that, and that will just slot in just like that, as you can see, and that is the statue complete. The button for the lights on the exclusive version is affixed right here. So let's have a look at this statue frontways complete. And here it is, fully complete. Sonic Generations diorama statue from First 4 Figures. And I've got to admit, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I'll try to get as some good shots as I can here. You've got absolutely tons of detail here to notice. Now let's see what he looks like with the lights on for the first time. Now it is pretty bright in my room, so the lights aren't showing up too great, so I will do a dark test in a moment. You can see they're really giving the illusion of the sparks there coming from the back of the skateboards. Okay, so let's try a darkroom test. Okay, now we can get a real good look of what the lights actually look like. For comparison, I've got him next to First 4 Figures Shadow the Hedgehog's exclusive. Now, although Shadow the Hedgehog is much taller, they're roughly about the same weight. Okay, and that's pretty much it for this review, guys. I'd highly rate this statue and definitely recommend it. However, I must add that it's quite a costly piece, being it is First 4 Figures' most expensive Sonic statue they've released. The exclusive version at the moment is going for $330, so it's definitely not for the faint of heart when it comes to money. But it is truly an exceptional piece in terms of standards and detail. I've had a few people ask me in regards to other First 4 Figure statues whether they fit in the IKEA detail cabinets, which I have my Sonic stuff displayed behind you. And I can say that it certainly does fit in one of the shelves, whereas unlike Shadow the Hedgehog he didn't. However, I must state that the weight on this statue is about 6.5 kilograms, and IKEA have stated on the details that there should be the maximum weight should be no more than 6 kilograms, so it is slightly over. I mean, it shouldn't probably cause a problem, but if you want to make absolutely certain to be safe, I'd put some extra secureness to the glass if you're going to put it in one of those to make sure it doesn't damage it. It should be fine. If you was to put in one, I just would make sure you haven't got anything else in the cabinet. And that's pretty much it for this review, guys. Let me know what you think of the statue in the comments below. I'd love to see what your guys' opinion is, whether you own it or you don't own it and maybe you're thinking of getting it. Appreciate any thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and any new viewers who are watching my channel, thanks for watching. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and check out some of my other Sonic related material on my channel. But until then, I shall say again, thanks for watching and see you guys soon.